Welcome back everyone to another episode of my Luton Town Youth Squad series on FIFA 15. Yes, this is a voiceover. Unfortunately I did not save my recording of my audio when I did this, and I probably won't for the rest of this series. I like to actually have it as a clean cut now, so I'm going to talk over it. As you saw at the beginning, we are still top of the table. It's only about 12 games in, but being top is the key for this season. We want Premiership this year. This is the only good chance in this match against Wigan. Unfortunately it went a little bit high and wide. If it was on target, I would have said that it was probably a goal, to be honest. The keeper was off his line. Apart from that, the only key part that you missed out on the Wigan video was probably this, which I still think's a head injury. It looks like the Wigan player's head-butted Korea, and he stays down and he is actually injured. But when I actually went and looked, it said he had an ankle injury or sprained his ankle. That's definitely a head injury. He fully goes on head into Korea, and unless I don't know, he can't even land awkwardly if he's standing on his own feet. But Korea gets injured in this game. That's one of my key strikers missing, one of my key players missing for the next game. So I do take him off. Libman stays up front, and I think I put on, I don't know who I put on now. Was it Mark? No? Okay. So as you can see, we are drawing this game, and it is a 1-point game. I'm not going to complain too much about a point. A point is a point. I am grateful for a minimum of 1 point per game. I'd like to get wins every game, to be honest, but you know, it's a little bit too hopeful. We play Hull City. Now, to anyone that follows my series on YouTube, I will be starting up FIFA 16 with Hull City. I'm probably going to be doing a non-youth squad series with Hull, and I think I'm probably going to be doing a all English or all England based team. I'm going to try and win the Premiership with Hull City with an England team. So the likes of players like Vardy, Rooney, Sterling, Butland, Hart, you know, some of them will be in it, some won't. I'm going to try and start with the main Hull team. Going back to the 15 series, I have lost a little bit of interest in it now because I've now got the Xbox One. Now I know how everyone that watches my 15 series feels, purely for the fact that I have been told in the comment section and on Facebook and on Twitter that I need to jump onto 16 ASAP. Playing 15, reviews will not appear. Unfortunately, I really like the team that I've got on this. That was a really unlucky goal that I let in there. I really should have done better. As you can see, we are losing 1-0 to Hull, and I think that was a chance I honestly thought went in, and I had to look twice. Even when I watched it while editing, I thought that went in. And as you can see, 90th minutes are up, and we don't get any points in this game. So in 2 games, a draw and a loss, and the third game that we play will be against Brentford. As you can still see in the bottom right corner, we are still top, surprisingly. I don't know how. That is our lineup, and let's hope for a win, or at least a point even. So basically, with my whole FIFA 15 series, as I've said, people have told me online, you know, social media, that I need to jump onto 16 because 15's hard to watch. Graham has, or G is a legend on Facebook, on YouTube even. He's messaged me and told me on Skype and told me basically to upgrade as soon as possible, just because it is hard to watch 15 when every other FIFA YouTuber, and there are 1,000,001 doing the same thing, and they're all on 16, and I'm stuck still playing 15. I let in some silly goals in this episode. I can't believe we are drawing, and I can't believe what happens next. I'm still speechless. I'm sorry, the audio went quiet for me, and the audio went quiet when I actually recorded that. 79th minute, he got that back for us. 3 points are in the bag as long as we can hold out at this point. As long as we don't let in any more silly goals like we have done in the last 2 games and continue to score goals like this, we will get promoted this year, and by next season we will be in the Premiership, which means there will only be 1 or 2 more seasons. At most there'll be 3 more seasons off my Luton series, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do it as a season, an episode, or a monthly episode thing, or do as much as I can for a 10-minute video. But as you can see, we win this game, so we're win, draw and a loss so far this season. We've got all 3. Let's keep up the wins and let's keep on winning towards the Premiership. I can't believe that we let in such a silly goal from Dallas. I really cannot believe it. So the 4th game in this game, or this episode, is Birmingham. We are going with Champagne up front. I'm a little bit gutted, but as you've seen in this episode so far, there's a bit of a injury issue with my strike force. Yeah. So I'm so annoyed that all my strikers have got injured at the same time. It's just the FIFA way, ain't it? Honestly, it's a FIFA way. Honest to God, I thought that wasn't that bad at first. I've seen it on the replays. I think the referee got this completely right. The keeper was out of the box. He punched the ball out of the box, and he punched the player in the head, fully taking out the player. The striker fully deserves to be sent off. I've had to put in Burton in goal because I don't have a goalkeeper on my sub bench. That's a day one mistake. I've never ever forget that normally. But he does fantastic in goal, proven as that free kick taking. He managed to palm it off. Didn't catch it, but he palmed it off. This is why you don't put a defender in goal. He a little bit too short as well. And we lose this game 1-0 to Birmingham. I just couldn't. 10 men just couldn't get fully into gear. It just didn't happen to me in this game. Didn't help. Nothing worked. It just feels in this game. Feels like there's a player missing. It might be one of my strikers, to be honest, but yeah, as you can see, Birmingham were all over us in the fixtures in the end, the stats in the end. We're playing Millwall next. Millwall is normally a hard game for me. I don't know if it's because they're a physical team or because of the fact that I think they're shit and I shouldn't worry about them. I tend to play really well against the big teams. If you play Dagenham versus Real Madrid, I normally win as Dagenham, but if you play Real Madrid as Dagenham or against Dagenham and I'm Real Madrid thinking it's an easy game, I will lose 1-0. It's just the way I play. I get too cocky, I think. So I don't know if that's the same logic in the Millwall game. And the one key player, as you can see, who's on the ball there, who scores, the guy that I can't stand is Cullen. And I've got nothing against the guy in real life. Really haven't. Top goal scorer. But I've got an issue with him on FIFA. He always scores against me. Always scores. So as you can see, he scores. I got really pissed off and just did a load of subs. I couldn't handle having my team play how they were. Went for more of a change in formation, and that I nearly threw my controller then. Honestly, a 90th minute chance like that should have been in the back of the net. Hit the back of the stadium almost. The whistle will blow in a minute and it will be another loss. Oh my god, that was Gary Taylor Fletcher. I didn't think he was still playing. Okay, going back to professional talking over, not muttering. So I'm going to end this video with going through my youth squad and what my scouts have brought back. So basically anything under 85 I'm going to get rid of straight away here. So as you can see, I'm getting rid of quite a few players. I'm then going to look at my youth staff. I haven't checked these for a couple of months, as you can see. Anything below 85 I will be getting rid of. Anything above 85 will be going into my youth squad. I mean, I'll tidy up once I've done all 3. I feel like as a youth series I haven't really dedicated to my youth scouts. I'm going to have to learn to remember them. I get a little bit full into playing the games, and I just want to get into the Premiership. My team is strong enough for the Premiership. I don't understand why I need to bring new players in, but you know, new players, fresh blood sometimes helps, especially at the end of the season. So as you can see, there are some really, really strong players in this, and a couple of 94 potentials. I'm really tempted to give them a contract either now or I'll give them contracts now, and if they don't accept, then I might lose out on them. But there's a 17-year-old in that, so he will definitely need to be signed up before he gets taken. So as you can see, they've all been signed up. There's still players waiting to be old enough to be promoted into the top level of Luton Town squad. I'm going to sim this game and end it after this match. So Volman gets a yellow card early on. Korea with, I don't even know what goal that is now. He's honestly scoring for fun. Okay, so it's 1-1. Volman gets sent off. See, if I was playing this game, I would have taken Volman off because he was on a yellow very early on. And Kone scores the winner. That's a 2-1 win, and we're top of the table still. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please hit that like button. Sub to me if you are new, and please leave some feedback below.